Testing. Testing. Okay. Audio's working, but the webcam is not. Maybe when I do this, it fixes. Yeah, it just fixed it itself. Okay. Guys, we will be streaming today for another grind and chat. Sorry. We'll be playing with the new styles and also doing the Earth Dragon. So I hope we can defeat. It doesn't seem to be hard, right? I see the capybaras here. Let me post that we are live on Discord. We are live for some grind and chat. Let me also post this on SaGa Wiki. Okay. How are you today, Copy? I was just running this squad. Octus here as well. David Allwood, welcome, bros and sis. Lynn is also here. My back. What do you guys want to do right now? While people enjoying, we can try the spear challenge on Remembrance again. And then we can do the Earth Dragon. I wonder when they will unlock this. Cursed Patrick. Also, I feel like my Honeyball is taking too much damage. Maybe if I switch the equipment. This trick robe. It's a lot of resistances. But what about the other equipment that I got from the armorers? Yeah, Vermilion dress. What does it make it better? What does it make it worse? Knockout will do more damage. Fire will do less. You can test this. How far are you through the book share? The new book? I got all the gens, but didn't try other stuff on book yet. I will do a stream tomorrow for book. Who else may need extra equipment? This one gives just sun. Dancing dragons. Welcome, Permanent Benin. It's crazy that you have fully maxed styles and still below recommended CP. Yes, you're right. Still below. Very hard to equip these characters, man. Think that I can use a Twilight Robe. And then the insulator. Who is using the insulators again? I need some extra fire resistance. For News is using. Cornelius is pretty well defensively. He doesn't need that extra. We'll see. This is hard 5, so it was expected. Are you trying to finish the book already, Hokuto? Vortex is the worst one. Yeah, fire is the worst. Powerful Vortex. March. Recency. There's a lot of AoE fire attacks. I need to make more of the fire accessories. I think I have only one. I need to make 4 at least. Cats are fighting again. When will they get over this? Cornelius got hit here. He may actually use Cure Water. Yeah. Darth Davius, welcome. Hey, Cher, quick question. Do you need an elemental weapon for elemental attack, or does it matter? I think I have a video about this, but it may be lost in the channel now. But the thing is, there are skills and spells in this game. Only spells benefit from elemental weapons. You can see the icon on the top of the skill. If it has a weapon icon, the skill, even if it has an element, is still a skill. A spell will need elemental weapon. But spells, you can see the character even has a different animation. He's scanting. So there is that. Since I've been doing through it today, got the gens. Now I'm looking the nodes on each page, around 70% done so far. Okay. I want to do some of the nodes, then I will do the live stream to do all the secrets and stuff. Well, didn't start so good. Start is hard because we don't have many stuff, any defense boosts and all. Good to know I have Gekka. Gekka, great sword with 75 attacks, so I plan on using it on someone, thanks. Ah, no worries. You can also join our Discord server if you need to ask some stuff. It's on the description of the live stream. Okay, we got a defense boost. Welcome, Emerald Mera. I will also be back later as I get some food, no worries. Decided to pawn the paid banner in exchange for you. Princess White Rose, Summer Goddess. Don't know who the last one will be. Ah, you're doing 5 steps then. I see. White Rose was really helpful here on Remembrance. Staves were usually easy, but then with the Megalith Dragon, everything changed. We need defense boosts and lots of healings like every single turn. Matrick didn't die. Got close though. Since this turn is not that important, can use Dreaming Light just to heal. Great, 2 defense boosts. 3 defense boosts. Oh, Matriarch. Should have used her overdrive then. You. Use them back row. Dark Devil says also, what is a good Dark Element healer trying to make a pure Dark team? I have Orluge, Sarun, Fake Gustav. Use his second skill, he heals the party. And Ludwig at the moment. Definitely needing some defense and healing. You will need more defenses with this squad though. Forget about Los Zosma and Ludwig, they are just too old. Orluge is just damage. You need more utility. Oh, you can clear some old challenges with the squad you're talking about, but it won't be easy. Decided to get Misty, Genie, and Christmas Sumir with the other tickets. Ah, the free ones. Not bad. Def and Xiao are good dark supports, yeah. Xiao is the best debuffer for Shadow. Paulus can also use Shadow for debuffing. Paulus is almost a full Shadow character. Have that 4 styles, and might use that instead of Orluge. Orluge does a lot of damage, you may keep Orluge. Just remove Zosma, Zosma is terrible. It seems like I will need to heal. Ring of Life to clear the poison. Like a good idea. But already using my resources, right? This time we got a combo before the enemy attack. I'm wasting time with our news, but once he's set up, he'll be much better. Yuna can be a good support for dark teams now. Yes, you were right. She can get PP from Sarun. I need to talk about that when I make the full review. I'll try to do it today. Time to use one of this water fin flow. Hello, Suno Gamamaki. How are you doing? Present Day says, I feel like I've been stuck on Spiral 130 for a year. But are you still playing the game casually, or tell me more about your account now? Lots of defense boosts. Pretty casually, I usually just come back for big events like this one. Yeah, needs a little bit of understanding and reading to clear some spiral floors. You have to check the boss rooms. There's always some videos, although they will be based on old units. But if you summon 4 new characters and train them, they can totally destroy Spiral now. Now the last water fin flow. Again on him, yeah. What do we have on floor 130? Be my guess, I don't remember. The Griffon. With the status that we have right now, you can probably do it. Go to the expedition system present day and bring your newer units there. Use your ticket to get some status. I feel like just from the expeditions you have enough status from that event. Spamming expeditions probably gives you enough status to just... Exactly. Hellfire still do so much damage. Okay, for news, this is the last turn where we don't have Tempest Veil. Is Honeyball critical to 5 success? No, people cleared... No, wait. I feel like... No, people used the guy. I think they used him for all the clears so far. Do you remember Pika for you clear squad copy? I think he used Honeyball as well, right? The Doc is back in the game. For news and Meteoric are the backbone. Honeyball is very useful, but it's also RNG based. Pika used Thomas. Oh gosh. Look at what just happened. Same thing again, Draconic Roar. You didn't have Honeyball. So, which furnace you use it? This one or the past one, Zodok? Maybe I should just use Waterfin Flow 2 times. First. President says, okay. Ashi knocked it off about half HP in 1 turn by herself. Yeah. That's how strong Kihachi is. Sadly, the current event's not really a big event, I would say. But maybe next week they will do more for anniversary. Two casts already. My best spear in the moment is for news. I didn't get any of the recent ones apart from Mama. Do you have this ScherBR? The ScherBR is okay as well. I mean, this for news. You kinda hope next winners are skippables. Don't we all hope? Present AC sound good to me. Hey, thanks for all the videos you put out. It can be kind of daunting to figure out who's actually good in the current meta versus being good, but not good enough. No worries, thanks so much for saying that. I always ask if you need help. The Dox is new for news, old one is better for countering, obviously, but this one brings so much more defense. Indeed. So you only did it recently, right, Zadok? That's what I want to know. Gets 5 per turn, right? Yeah, I couldn't even survive a couple of turns on 4 before this new for news. On stage 4. More attack boosted than defense boosts. But you also had Hannibal or not, Zadok? Vagnus counter. Ah, you guys have Vagnus. I forget about the character because I never got him. Without Vagnus, Hannibal is the second best. Great Matry. Thank you. 1.5 million damage with 4 news because of all of the cold attack boosts. You can only use this skill 3 times though. Good start. Octo says, I keep thinking the one but the bottom right is Vagans, but it's Sumir. Subir. Subir, yeah, it's Subir. Subir and Fornews. The two lords of the sea. I don't think this turn will have a buff break yet. Yes, it's not turn yet. This helps. This helps because I have another turn to do a lot of damage. If you do MRs already, Zadok? 1.6 million again. But of course, look at the damage off. Whoa. Honeyball. Alright, I may die here. And March was terrible, took 40 something turns. Who else was in the party? Just don't kill Mariah, please. Great. Last for full vortex. It will be better to use next turn. I don't think she's gonna take too much damage on this turn. We will lose all of our buffs from this turn onwards, but so be it, right? Thanks, Shira. Really? Oh, Kaiser Cat is London Candy. I don't have all these units. Almost 2 million damage to beer? Oh, that was insane, guys. 7 turns, that much damage? Okay, very great start. Oh, still don't have enough BP for something better. Survive this turn, guys. Great, Mariah, heal it a little. Home defense boost is being applied. Oh no, Mariah, no! Ah! We should deflect it there. When things go wrong, they go wrong super fast. At least I can revive Matriarch. It's 5 HP. I could just overdrive with Mariah. One defense boost for Matriarch, 2 defense boosts, 3 defense boosts, 4. She can survive if she gets hit then. Five defense boosts. Great. We can make this work, even in the end. But I go for damage now. I may use enough protection here. So I don't need to use overdrive. 8 pages left, Hocto. Whoa, a lot. What? No 7 heroes? We may try 7 heroes. Let's do the dragon first. Earth dragon. "13 turns will be the most. Maybe 12 turns. Knockout, the problem. He had a lot of support here this turn. Earth Dragon seems tolerable. I don't know how it is. So we'll figure this out. So you haven't done the last book, Robbing Fights, yet? Robbing Fights? Are there robbing fights there? That's it, guys. We managed. Just one new character. I mean, we haven't managed yet, but... this is guaranteed, right? Next turn, it's dead. How do you think it's over? One Draconic Roar and... Not just one, we will need 2. Earth Dragon keeps wiping you by turn 3 soon? Oh, really? We shack it together. Say this is the run. It's the way to jinx the run. A Wing Bash did only 400, seems like we have lots of supports. Number 1. I can't say this is the run now. But it will be a knockout, right? Yeah, I knew. Ah, it's over. Zadok is secretly a collector. He even have this fogginess. You also had off the recent good units. You are secretly a collector. You don't have 3/5 of my party. You don't have Natalie. Honeyboy and Subir. Damage has decreased by quite a ton, guys. First turn we were able to do 2 million stuff. You call it a collector? Ashes just appeared. Yes, Ashes is one of the true collectors. Hello. Hope you're fine. When did you do the M-Arts challenge, the doc? Before reset? I don't have candy, so I lose a lot of defenses boost. You don't have everyone in this party? Who you don't have? Fire attacks doing so much on Metric. All of them. Oh, really? Yay! We did it! Spear's the only new one you've done. I see. Permanent benefits, he has 4 out of 5 on the party. Just don't have the guy in the bottom right. The guy in the bottom right that you forgot again. It's not essential to this squad. Thanks, guys. We did it. Now after the Earth Dragon. Rewards. I knew I could do this. You have all these units, right? Copy. My first try, yes! Just like Miku's style when he comes and says that he's the first. Which character you don't have? Copy. Now the Earth Dragon. I need to check the rules of the Earth Dragon. You only have for news and metric. Axe Gun and Clump seems hopeless. Need new units. Oh, Haku just sent a gift. Jimmy, Wilho, Arrested, and Michelle and Pika for you got... Whoa, memberships. Thanks so much for doing that, Hokto. You're always sending gifts. Let's send thanks and emojis, virtual hugs, all of it to our friend. Thank you, Octo. It is much appreciated. Pikafu, we're talking about Pikafu. Are all of these people live? They may actually be. An exploded dragon's den. Let me start from scratch here. It's okay. It's a new boss. We can talk about it. Like this one here. I'll call it Earth Dragon. E-Dragon. So you know you need to do a lot of hits on turn 1. Boiling the fight already, copy. Let me check the elemental weaknesses of this boss. Don't tell me that it has no weakness. Ah, has. Into auto. Ah, we can use Goddess here as well. It's like 9 or 10, something like that. What do you mean 9 or 10? 9 or 10 turns like that? Knockout plus. Fire in the physical types only? You know what? I'm gonna make more of this fire resistance accessory. But though it would be easy to equip the characters anyway, but I will make it. Hello, Polo Marco. How are you doing? Heat. Where is the heat? Heat. Here. 3. Lock all. I got in one with higher resistance. 12. 10. 10. You don't say anything in the fight from what I saw. That's why I'm spoiling you. You little brat. Okay. Ooh. Calling me a little brat? Do a lot of hits. Is this how you do a lot of hits? Weak to Sun and Slash. I want to use Silver, you know. So have to use the other Kihachi then. Yes, we shall use first Kihachi. We shall use Silver. And we shall use 4 news. Because we want to have some fun. We need to test new units. Now we need some other stuff. Like... Silver, you're over PT trophy. Yes, indeed. Look, Katarina has cold. I forgot about that. We're going to resist all attacks. Katarina is back in the game. And Therese. But the enemy is not weak to Therese, so forget Therese then. Okay. Who else? Subiro? And end up pitching Silver is spending too much. Same, friend. Same. Can I run a full cold squad? Or not? Esper attacks multiple times. Joe has cold too. Joe has knockout, we can counter. But let me check the formation I can run here. Wonder how much time is going to take Sharon to realize that was the wrong for news. Oh, I don't know why it's not the first one here. Why? Why is this second? I always go to the left side. No direct attacks. What do you mean by no direct attacks, Permanent Bannon? You cannot use direct attacks on this boss? You can, it would just hurt. It would just hurt. That's good. Hello, New Flux, welcome. Hello, looks like everyone today is spoiling, but hope you have fun anyway. So, some people were here just to see me suffering. It's part of the experience, right? 782. It has counter to direct after turn 1. You. And AoE counters, do you get something like knockout? Yes, your tears fill me. Let's go with the squad the way I was planning to. And then we'll see later. We just have to defend versus physical types. And use Twilight Robe makes no sense then, because Twilight Robe increases fire resistance. So let's get fire. Then blunt. You need more blunt. Looks good. Flame 4 exists. It exists indeed. Dancing Dragons. Oh gosh, got close but not quite. She won't resist spears. Ah, with this one she will. Ah, this won't work. At least the characters are equipped. Use evasion on turn 1. I'm kidding. You're kidding or not? Let him find out his WP. Fever Dragon Breath. That'll be a good inheritance here. Freezing Slasher, right? No, this gives defense boost. I want offense. But I also want to use cold. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Glacial Ray gives damage block for 2 turns. Dark Flowing Slash. Debuff. I'm not bringing a debuff, alright? This may not work at all. I just wanted to start with a full cold squad, just to see if I could make one. I theoretically can. But we'll see. Have you made your greeting card in Dragon Rise event? I haven't yet, Darth Devius. I don't really like community events because they always block Brazil from most rewards. So sometimes they just give us 300 gens, and I don't really like to use X or Facebook anymore. But I shall. Let's see him call you. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see spoilers of these fights. Like I say, it's funner this way. Let's see the HP gauge. Okay. Ah. 1.1 thousand damage right on start? Don't like using X or Facebook. I don't as well. Go debuffing. Don't even have a healer here. I don't have a healer. I have a debuffer, yeah, Silver can debuff. What's the best style to use for death at the moment? The latest, with the inheritance of the past. And I also have one selector ticket I can get Reverie Death or forfeit your friend's life. By the name, I would never know. The only deaths that make sense now are the latest, that we're in a post banner, and biting rush. Pierce counter. I see. Yeah, forget about this. It's not gonna work. In the past one, there was a priest of sorts, looking like a priest. So she'll focus on indirect attacks, right? First try -1. Really, the only difference is the River Death has a triple S attack called the Final Judgment, the other one has Mortal Web. They are bad, Dark Devils. They are all bad. Cloud's Spear is indirect, though. The Ree's attack is indirect. Replace the damage dealers. Follow Marks has just got Julian from 4th anniversary banner. Which inheritance should I give him? Do you have the latest Julian? He has Brusque's Lice plus a good inheritance, and from the latest one that has the indirect counter, you can also give that skill that taunts via inheritance. Which skill Shao needs inheritance with Mew? No, he needs the other one that I say in my video. I'm not so sure if it's for Burning Descent, but I believe it's Burning Descent. Didn't pull his latest style? Oh, you can use Brusque's Lice. Burning Descent. Yes, Burning Descent. You have to remove Katarina as well? I think so. Before I decide upon the last character, let me enter the fight and see the rules of the fight. I didn't see any buff break, but can you use it as a command? Let me check. You had it backwards. I thought that Shaw was inheriting from someone else. Ah, okay. Rohan says I pitched Bune. Happens, friend. No buff breaks? Ah, that's great then. Defy weakness. Impale for all palms. Ah, so Therese is gonna buff to hell and back. Subir buffs as well. I'm gonna bring Matriarch then. Personally, I don't like the taunt skill on Julian. I use him as he is. You don't like to taunt more? Which game are you playing, Copy? It's all about taunting. Buffer Matri. And what will be the inheritance? That defense boost skill? Lance Dance. I have to check the character's position on the formation as well. Stays there, stays here. Here. Yes. Let us go. The enemy is not weak to Therese and to ScherBR, but I'm forcing it. I want to do more damage. Therese, of course. No, Pretinha, later. I really want to see this character on full potential. Need Joe to attack. No. What do you mean, attack? Ah, because there are needs of some hits. How many hits? Quintuple strike. 9? Can I have 9 hits? Maybe if I use the other metric. Well, the enemy is weak to Sun. So let's use the other metric then. Replacing the inheritance. Heaven's Heal. Hey Chaos Piper, it's about how much damage you do, not the hits. I broke the caution with a new Leon. Goddess Showcase. Yeah, we will do it later in Mikado. Probably Goddess break this boss in half. I'll try to do 2 videos of this fight. We will still have enough damage here. He was also using the newest Leon for this one. Great. I'll try a run with him. Actually, Metroid should be on top. She does more damage than ScherBR. It was not enough, boys. Maybe if Joe attacks. Boss buffs. You broke the caution? It didn't show anything? Or did I miss? Ah, only by the end of the turn. You need to buff break. I don't know, maybe if we buff enough, we can actually forget about buff breaking. Is this related to number of hits as well, or what? Way too much damage. Hey, Eikai. Welcome. That's just normal. That's just normal then. Okay, let's forget about cold squads and all. And what do you guys want to run? Goddess, because she was made for this fight, I'm sure. Let's bring in Press then. Boss just does a lot of damage, yeah. I see. Replace 4 news by the elemental leader, that will be Impress. Replaces Therese ScherBR for Goddess. Leon for Joe. Although Joe could be useful here anyway. Oh yeah, Impress is direct. Leon is direct. Unless we use Imperial Glory. Merciful Light is indirect. Imperial Glory is indirect. Add Final Emperor for buff counter. I don't have Final Emperor. Sure you cannot clear with direct? I think you can. But maybe just one big nuker. Usaki Hachi clears. If it's just one character, I think it's okay. There is an indirect attack with Impress. We can actually use that one. Christmas Moon. Dion will be hard to use. It's better to bring Charade in. Here with Sumir team too. Sumir is indirect, right? Our chases are direct? Ah, okay. Dion passive buffs you per hit, doesn't? Yeah, when being hit, yes. If I bring Leon, I will have to be careful about the skills I use. Counters barely hurt if you have good defenses. Oh yeah? People here making me feel... I don't know. Weak? Maybe try Sirius. Sorin is also indirect. Sorin is another good one, yeah. Ears. Beyond rolling up the new boss with his favorite sun hat. Yeah. Indeed. You don't have an accessory that gives pierce resistance, is good for everything. Decreases fire resistance, this one. Does the dragon cleans their debuffs? Question. I didn't bring a debuffer here, yeah? Debuffer or buff breaker? It had the fire weakness. Yeah, but it also self-buffs. Shireen Leon will be buffing the squad. Let me inherit something. You haven't crafted a new accessory? Sure. I have a little. I don't have all of it. Overdrive attacks are also not countered. Goddess is going to place everyone into OG. Kihachi still does a lot of damage on OG. I'm gonna try without Kihachi first. Maybe Silence plus Kihachi. Kihachi casts her overdrive, attacks the enemy. You won't get countered. Maybe I should have waited. Turn 1, you don't get countered, right? Should have waited. See, Goddess broke the conch on her own with 4 hits. Did it appear on the screen? I didn't see. First Sunrise. Hero Glory. That's the turtle from the research lab in SaGa Frontier 1 at bottom of the lab. Exactly. It's the weirdest looking GTA speedrun. GTA? Why GTA? Welcome, Doug. How are you doing? We're trying the dragon boss. Uni should be a very useful style here as well. Yeah, the counter doesn't do much once you have enough defenses. I was watching GTA speedrun when I saw you were live. And then it sent you a suggestion. Sun drop. This turn I can use Moon Sparkly Saber because actually I can even use Neon skill as well. Imperial Sun's Word. We will not get countered. Good lord, look at his heals. Insane healings, right? Building. Finally someone that gives the status element resistance and attacks, among other things. Yes. Shintok is also here, welcome. This goddess is kind of broken with that OG charge and heal. Zero damage? Ah, the first one is a damage block. The difference between damage on Matriarch is insane. Boss just seems to have tons of HP, but it is pretty simple. But I love the SaGa Frontier fights. Yeah. I fought at this boss fight many times on SaGa Frontier. It's how you get candy, right? Cotton. How you get cotton. That skill was counter. That's why it triggered before she rings. Counter. This boss is anti-DSC for all the people who just use that one skill to beat all of the SaGa Frontier 1. Why? Does he counter? Why Matrix taking so much more damage? Yeah, he can break it. It only occasionally gets through. Have to use real skills to beat it. Not cheating skills, right? I never had the SC back to that point. Only when I was streaming and someone recommended me to get the SC. When I was a kid, I didn't know about that skill. Only way later. You don't use the SC, Shintok. See. Look at the healings. Sadly, it's just for one turn, right? Dude, there are a lot of defense boosts in this squad. What is 100 counter? Really not much. I think you beat this boss with Sky Twister combos in Saga Frontier 1. Sky Twister combos are pretty common, yeah. Used it many times. Man, Matriarch's taking 3 times more damage. This dude got the Super Mario ground pound. Yes. Cannot kill it just one jump. Just an HP sponge. But it's getting hit ups. Don't need to debuff, boss. Really don't. Whoa, I haven't seen a 1000 very small healing. Ah, I just saw. 1000. Is this the first time I'm seeing this? Probably. Probably. $1,000 very small heals. Indeed, dog. Have you seen this? How much is a small heal then at this point? For a little bit? You probably used the tortoise shell formation just to see this before. 3 months ago, right? Happens with Sirius. Ah, yeah, you guys have cards that buff when hit. I don't have many. I mean, I have Leon. It's 5%. Need someone with 15%. Bert could get there with his buffs. He was the first. Bertrand got to 1000? I haven't seen 1000 with him. Leon plus Shirei plus Sirius can do 100% get there. Princess White Rose. We never got to 1000 with White Rose, have we? White Rose could be used here as well, right? Yes. The real Bertrand, not that stinky goldfish style. Ah, not the Global X. The Glorg. It seems he was healing like 2.3 thousand from very small healings each turn. 3.3 thousand very small healings? This is insane. I'm seriousless, so I don't know about this. You guys are cheating the game. I didn't use Princess White Rose anymore. I use it on Remembrance. She's good. She has even Scream Guard. Is it a period? Ah, okay. 3.3k, very small healings is insane. Haven't seen something like that. Why is Metric taking so much damage? 3 times the damage. President Dace is not completely convinced that the blue keys from the anniversary event exists. They do. They surely do. That's a lot of stomps from a very large turtle. Yeah, imagine this cask. Super heavy. Have to go to the bathroom. Okay, overdrive turn. Drop hate must be pretty mean. It is. New matriarch same problems. Always dying first. The Duck says I only started getting them after starting to rank up on book stages and fandoms. So when I was doing hundreds of rematches of ones. I think I only got 4 keys so far, 5. To yesterday, I didn't check it today. But at first it was the same way, wondering if it was something showing up later or not. Can these keys give Testament of Might rank 7? I didn't check. Next turn is the last. How many heat ups this boss has? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 heat ups? Defense ups are 1, 2, and 3. These are on turns probably. Every turn gets a heat up, and then gets a defense up. The heat up is very large, the defense up is large. Buffs endurance by large. Ah, that's why Leon should be good. He will probably be, he buffs so much. That will help. Let's finish this. It's another boss fight designed to use new units, right? Using characters that have insane power. Old units take too much time to beat. In the end, the real power creep is the damage. Not bad about this boss fight, it's the right kind of hard. Yeah, it still allows you to use like, probably like, I don't know, way too many different squads. Yay, we did it. I feel like we can do this much faster. And that's what I want to do now. So you use a Julian. Nice. I'm gonna do something with Julian as well. Copy. Thanks, Eikai. Thanks. Missions. Main. Raise stages. Goddess counter cuts the length down a good bit. You were running Goddess with counters. I have to use some tickets, man, to get my full counter build for Goddess. Let me copy this squad here. Now try a much more offensive stuff. You use it mages because he buffs endurance, right? Makes sense. But Goddess also... No, Goddess lands physical. Remember, those special skills are based on endurance. That's right. But now let's make something totally different. He counters direct. He does? I don't care. I decided not to play with him. I mean, I don't care because I will use her skill 2 that gives overdrive. And I'll even try to use the Rear Guard focus formation. Shall we run building as well? And Leon will have to remove someone from the party. Matri. 3 supports is enough. We don't need 4 supports. Don't really need Shirei here. But Shirei is better than Matriarch. Let me remove this Matriarch. I know many people just keep it her. Saruin as well, right? Yes. I know many people who skipped her. That list of people, donkey. He did? Oh, speaking about people that skipping things. So sad to hear that Solid drop at the game, right? Hope he doesn't drop the community. Might try Sirius in God, it's just waiting the boss to show up. Okay. Use a Joe Fun and Press. Your sounds odd, but it works. Yeah. Also, instead of Shirei or Leon, should actually run. Instead of Shirei or Leon, should actually run Julian. But not exactly. Julian does not buff dexterity. It would be much better to use Final Emperor. He will be buffing dexterity. Solid will be back. Yeah. We may lack healings if we drop both Shirei and Leon. They work so well together when we bring Den, right? One gives VP to the another. What do we drop? Let us bring 6 styles, devs. Suikoden. Let's make our Suikoden gacha. Ian and Kihachi. Well, since I'm not running Emperor because I don't have him, let's go like this. I still have to inherit skills. Remember when building used it to counter? In a long while. This formation would be terrible, actually. Forget it. Delay. The enemy will attack us multiple times. Oh, look at this sprite art. Amazing. You're ready to spend 8 hours live stream clearing out this book because there are boat challenges and dragon fights all over the place. What do you mean by dragon fights? Are they a new thing? Lunatic Screamers did 6 turns using Kihachi, Julian, Empress, Leon, and Shireen Imperial Cross. Not too hard after getting past the first 2 turns. Could be. I kind of feel like the first Kihachi will be better for all. Dragon fights are like challenge plus nodes. Oh no, ew. As I described on Discord, spicy farming. Tomorrow then? Or Monday? I don't know. Gonna need a real squad to beat some pages. Oh no. There's a bunch of dragons, not as hard as this fight, but take a couple of turns to auto. Special big dragons? Being able to auto then also far no big deal. But need a workable squad, right? There's a dark dragon hopping out on the skeleton stages. Where's Goddess? I already used her. You miss it out, Sin. Welcome. A bit annoying. This definitely adds time. I see. Just to add more time to the thing. I inherited anti-material shot, not the right skill. Where you celebrate all of the dragon fights, some of us don't try to clear every bit of the book in a single marathon. I have to do it just because of the way a stream works. But players should not do it all in a single run indeed. Overt weapon. Doesn't Leon need to hit weak targets? The enemy is weak to slash. But not that bullet, yeah. But that bullet that buffs endurance. This enemy has big endurance. My neck. Ah, yeah. There's this big problem. Yachi can't do this. That's why it may be better to use the first one with the inheritance, no? She already starts with OG. Or use the attack with Leon. Yeah, use the attack with Leon. Rainbow. Use Convert Assault. Will this be enough? Ah, Leon did the job. Still attacked 5 times? Ah, at least triggered Brace. Because Leon bullets have slash damage as well. Could have inherited the first slash and blunt bullet as well. We'll probably do this in around 6 turns because Kihachi will now use her second skill and then OG every turn. Whoa! The counter did insane damage. Of course, I don't have as much defense boosts now. Yeah. All this changed. Oh, hell. So just not here, Cherry's dead. Yes, I am. Big dead. Vian is certainly very useful. Didn't even had enough time to build. Does Leon have to had the right gear? Not for Pierce. Yes, I forgot to change. Changed the equipment so many times that, yeah. I don't know, feel like Bione should not be used on this fight then. It still prefers Leon. Leon will buff status, but let's run this. Let me see if everyone is equipped. Ah, look. Bione, wrong equipment as well. Ears. I'm gonna try just once. But I don't think you can use Bune together if you have 2 damage dealers. Should be only Kihachi then. Remove Leon, add Leon. Just use Kihachi as damage dealer. Well, actually Julian is a damage dealer. It's like buffing status is almost a requirement too. But, whoa, 5 character combo. Did not broke the damage there, Zod. Huh. Now you do this? Yeah, goodbye, Bune. Either goodbye Bune or goodbye Leon. Attack with Bune. But the last time I didn't need to attack with Bune. Leon and Kihachi were in the same banner, right? So people that skip it probably have at least one of them. At least that didn't skip it, have at least one of them. Or both. Don't need to bring both then. Because Leon hit the boss 2 times. But it's just one counter anyway. Ah, okay. Leon participated in the damage, you mean. When you use Kihachi, you usually don't bring a secondary damage dealer anyway. What about silence? Let me try silence in this fight, just for fun. He takes the same slot as Leon anyway, same equipment. Don't think I'll have enough healings though. You didn't get as Leon, was saving Jins rather than chasing him. But you got Kihachi, right? I know for ways to use this skill with Julian, but the first turn is the best one to use it. Hooray, the 2 Dementors. Indeed. Well, you can kill Kihachi though. Too many taunts for Julian, I guess. This small problem. Where I said it would be better to use the first Kihachi, maybe. Damage still scales well. Brace. You just don't have a real healer. Yeah, not really working. Maybe Julian solos this. Who knows? Will be too long anyway. Remove silence, add a real debuffer or real healer like Darius early on. Darius does not attack. Could be useful. He also increases OG damage. Instead of silence that has just one defense boost and not healing. There's always Imperial Shield, you are right. Imperial Shield will allow us to finish this boss in 3 turns maybe. If you do exactly what it needs to be done. What would I do here? Keep... Snook it. I'm gonna run this Kihachi. And inherit the other one. We got Sapphire Shard. No, did not. Sapphire must be fun here. If Final Impress uses her shoot twice... Could we get a lot from Great Rangers? We can use the first turn to trigger Kihachis. But Great Rangers will have difficulty to have Julian as a tank. In that case, it's still better to run Imperial Cross. Doesn't make much impact of. Keep Kihachi in the center. Sumir is fun to give the party stupid levels of endurance and will, but not really great for a quick kill. Yeah, it takes some time to build up. Kinda like Leon was slow as well. Now, what if we wanted to just do insane amounts of damage? Like, keep Impress for the Imperial Shields. Bring... Or, yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I have to. Bring 4 news and silver. Do we theoretically win in 3 turns? Definitely bring Tambora. Ha ha ha. For news and silver. Yes, together. That might also be a good addition. Not in this, where I try to do in 3 turns. The only turn I will try to survive is the first, to trigger her passive, right, Kihachi? Choosing the right one. The wrong one. Trigger Brave on turn 1. Silver brings that. Freezing Slasher. Silver needs OG all the time, otherwise she will not do all the attacks. You are right. Silence so Silver multi-hits don't get stopped by the counter. But who then replace here? Whoever is on the counter only on even turns. People said starting from turn 2. I don't know. Every turn after turn 2, okay. Khalid is a direct attacker as well, no? Is 4 news, you guess, then. Goddess for OD. I may actually bring Shuri. Yeah. Back to this guy, because I have 2 turns of no damage. And then Shuri will have 2 stacks of his skill later. He still increases damage output. Don't need Julian if you're trying to burst, unless you think he'll counter too much. He will be buffing my STR. Somehow he will still help. Bursting. Bursting, not busting. Yeah, but who is giving OG here? No one. No, I'm sure he's going to give OG points, but not a OG charge. Only Kihachi will have the OG charge. But it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's go. I mean, I think it's okay. He just has to survive turn 1. The problem is that, will we have enough damage? Why isn't Perez in this party again? Forgot to inherit the shield. I want to see how much more damage I get with 4 news in the party, because of the cold damage increase. But I don't think it's gonna be too much. It will be better to use something else, right? I wanted to bring the other Kihachi, maybe. Instead of 4 news, it's better to bring Silence. Rack, we need a full code squad for that. Better someone else. Yeah. Silence attack is direct or indirect? But he will be calling an overdrive every turn, right? Let's test this out then. It'll be fun. Zero shoot. It is direct, but he will be on overdrive anyway. Just wrong position for silence. You. Maybe I just won't use the inheritance skill with Julian. Because that one is one wasted turn. Also, yeah. These are the past Kihachi. The past Kihachi would be easier, right? Let me just test this out. Imperial Shield not on turn 1 though. I don't even really need to use overdrive on turn 1, I guess, if I have enough damage. I tried with Silver with 4 news for this when I didn't know about the counters. She was still doing about 1 million a hit, so on a boss where it actually works, it's probably great. I see. Yeah, I want to see a boss where she works well. Do we have enough damage? No. Not even close. I don't want to use the shield on turn 1 because it feels like a waste. Other Kihachi then. Or just use overdrive with everyone. Let me test overdrive with everyone on turn 1. Well, Silence will still be able to give me overdrive for 2 turns straight, at least. Jeep 1 boss might be the best to test Silver. Jeep 1. A little old now. Four turns in a row. You probably broke the caution, right? Didn't show, but you did. Break my Kihachi, please. One more. Ah! Lost on previous book. Sorry, you'll need 3 turns in a row for silence. The first Kihachi will be better since you go for damage on turn 1. Yeah. He doesn't have to trigger the gimmick. Grace. I was saving the shoot for the next 2 turns. Oh. That character that is Mart's Farah, right? You never use that character. Terrible design. I was going to use the shield on turn 3. They were trying to save a little. Because I feel like I still need 3 turns. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Let's put 4 news back on the team. Goes back and forth. You got Khalid? Yes, I did, Eikai. I used him in some nuke strategies. He will be better with the new one, right? Hey, Kent Felix, welcome. Can we get away with Khalid for Julian here? I don't know, Julian will be buffing STR by quite a lot after some turns. See, that's already like, I don't know, 4 STR buffs? 5? We need cold defense weakening. That's maybe another boss. But every time that it's weak to cold, we bring Kihachi. Slash, cold, and lightning. Unless they make the boss immune to direct, or you cannot use overdrive. Make for new team even better, please. I could not even use him on full potential yet because of the bosses I'm fighting. Sad days. Maybe more Sundered would have been better than this. Even Julian died? I have to use this shield on turn 2. The boss hits hard, you have to sacrifice 1 person for a 3 visibility turn. When using, you have to wait for Bert and Joe. Multi hits, yeah. I have to use the shield on turn 3, guys. No other way. Turn 3 or turn 2? I think turn 2, right? Yeah, I died on turn 2. But I think the best will be just Darius instead of Silence because he heals. Eventually he even buffs STR. And Impress is a defense booster instead of anything. What? Chose too many area attacks. Who is here? Popoquinho. The not so evil cat. Look, one of his paws is pink, the other one is black. I mean, the fingers are. If I use this skill, I will not have enough BP, right? This boss hits hard, had to sacrifice one person for 3 invisibility turn. You mean for Shirei strategy? Someone dies and you have 3 turns of no damage. This Shirei passive can actually help us do some stuff that it's harder than you think. But only on short fights or end of fights where enemies have way too much heat ups. Like, got too strong after so much time, then someone dies. Ah, again AoE. At least this fight has no ailments, indeed. Build on this turn. Yeah, keep buffing my STR. Last OG turn, right? Roar can stun, but that seems very hard side of turn 1. Oh yeah, I can. Don't know if I use another Rainbow Flowering Strings now. I can actually save to use 2 times in a row. So maybe with 18 BP I have enough, no? Next turn we won't have OG. I need either Khalid or Sundered. Okay, doing 5 turns, but I'll actually use my heal plus evasion shield with Impress. Oh, Kihachi got to overdrive. Light of the Sun. No, I didn't have enough for another Rainbow Flowering Strings. It was a mistake then. You. Not enough PP. The fight will win on the next turn or this turn. We either die as a villain. I mean, we either die as a hero or live too long to become a villain. Julian did his job properly. Yeah, if it... Whoa! Kihachi died. Revive it. Got an evasion. 23,000 damage. Guys, have you seen that? That's the real damage that you should receive. We either die or die trying to live. 23,000 damage. You. The right way to play this is to forget the shield. And use that Christmas Moon that we were running. Invisibility turn. Maybe. Now, actually, we can do something like Darius. Instead of Silence. Bring Parry. Huh, Parry. Because then we will have 3 stacks of that skill. Silence bench it already. Super fast. Time to exploit Ray. You mean by one pin dead and returns off no damage? Raise a new tool for the zombie squads. Now we shall run a squad as it is. Although I can actually save and press BP. Oh, this is turn 1, right? I can use this. There's no counter. We haven't seen that. Just having that passive is a defensive setup. It's just that this squad doesn't match well with Silence. Some other squad maybe. Great start. Really good start, guys. Bosses have too much HP to really nuke now. Easier to just build a real team. You are right. While Emperor nuking with his counter. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Empress. Can still survive. Nah, we cannot anymore. So many UEs, Sir Dragon! You! Let me save OG with Empress. Why is Empress here then if I'm not using the other... Yeah, if I have this guy here, I can remove Empress. We're back after eating too much spicy tacos and I see Cher is still struggling with the counters in the loop. You are right. I brought Empress just because of the possible use of the shield. I don't have a use for the shield anymore. Another defense boost specialist. Don't want to use Leon again. Oh, Maria! Maria! I haven't used her for real yet. This could be an interesting idea. So hard to give pierce resistance. Time to spend that S2, yes. She does not attack as well. She won't trigger that stuff. Finally, a different squad that can actually work. You got the Emperor, Ikai. We even have extra BP with Maria. I even forgot about that part. Let's keep it Emperor, but over Peach it Silver. I really didn't have funds to pull for Emperor back then. There was no other way. Use were first. How about the shields? Which shields? Hey guys, unfortunately no, I'll try something interesting. Just tried one multi for the Emperor. I had 0 gens. I will have to maybe go for 45,000. 3 rounds. I didn't have. If you counter necessarily use it. Oh no, starting with that. AoEing. Sadly, part of the BP you get is on the start of turn, so you only take benefit on the next turn. Now I feel like Maria is the missing piece. He got the attack boost from that. Nice. But he got the BP extra as well. Oh, and talking about tacos, dog. Let me show you something. Let me see if I can get. 1 second. Do you guys have this on the US? Oh, there's a little bit of a bug in the package, but can you see? It's called Takis. I don't know if the Brazilian version is worse than the US ones, but I saw on the internet people saying that they are pretty popular in the US. But this was really, really bad, man. Terrible, terrible. It was cheap on that store that I usually purchase stuff that is getting due to end date. But man, that's really, really bad. And I like taco and I like spicy things. Omega Old River says, hello Sharon and chat, I hope everyone is enjoying this great weekend. Thank you. I am. Hope you are as well. Things with extra flavor, shove it in. It's okay, yeah. But I don't know. The things that they added here felt like they had way too much sodium. How can you eat even one of these by yourself? I did, because I don't like to save for later, but this is a famous brand where you live, Doug? Yeah, that sounds like Takis. Snacks with nails and gasoline seasoning. Oh guys, that's right, this squad will work. 5 turns. Attacks are pretty big in the US as far as you know. Oh, nice Chaos Piper. That's what I wanted to know. Are you making tacos as well? Sure, I'm not making tacos, they are not so famous here. EP goes to Kihachi, the trigger separately. Ah, I missed that part. Flaming Hot Cheetos and Takis are very popular with certain demographics. They did Flaming Hot Taco for Doritos, but just for a moment, doesn't exist anymore in Brazil. It was not so popular. With the spicy food, I kind of like spicy food. Cheryl trying to be playing Saga Beyond this weekend, haven't had much time later. This is such a good game, man, but yeah, you have to play for a while to understand. It is obtuse like always, like all Saga games, but it's a lot of fun. If you have enough time, it is a lot of fun. Yeah, my friends, 5 turns. Probably 5 turns. 1 counter and that's it. 5 turns. First Kihachi. And Maria really, really helped it. Look on the damage. In the 90s. How big is the difference with just one different character, man? Use a direct attack, Dragon. Please. We tried so many squads, but Maria... I don't regret pitching Maria. I really feel like that mechanic of hers is interesting. Congrats. 2nd time, right? Okay, I have 2 squads. I'll show Goddess squad and Julian squad. Should have done something different from my Goddess squad. It was super safe. It was not taking damage. I feel like it's okay. 11 turns, not that much. And Kihachi run 5 turns. I mean, rename this before I forget. so that I can make the videos. Boss has awareness with Jude and presence. Yes. Is Club ever going to have enough good units to make use of Maria? We will have to beat the challenge number 5, my friend. One day or another. I want to play Emerald Beyond and make a guide for it, dog. I want to. That's real. There are quite a few in stores around here. Spicy stuff. So where you live, people like spicy stuff. Hana might make it enough. Yeah, Hana seems like a very important character on JP from what I saw. Guess you could use a BNA with Goddess since they are in the same banner. But she doesn't give VP. Goddess was in need of extra VP sometimes. She wasn't actually, right? Wasn't. I will have to drop Leon to use Goddess properly. But when I drop a Leon to add BNA, had some problems. With VP generation on Sheree, no? Started playing on Suna's Tale, but it was kind of hard and start a new game on Amilia Tale, don't judge me. Amilia should be the easiest, and then Tsunanori-kun. Tsunahack. But my friends, I think like we will be stopping the stream right now, because I want to make the review for Goddess Banner. I may now have enough idea of the characters as well, tested it. I'll make the final review of Goddess and Beauty. Tomorrow I'll make the other banner review. I don't know if I'll have enough time, because it's already 9 PM and I want to have dinner. I'm hungry. Tsuna Hack, yeah. Impress helps your AVP, no? Impress helps your AVP. It was good to have 4 Sun units. I feel like this is good to showcase the Sun Elemental squad. While this one is more about nuking. Maria helped Hihachi nuking faster. Thank you all for the stream. We'll be live tomorrow again, probably even 2 times. I will be releasing the Earth Dragon video tomorrow. I'll try to release the review video today, even if it's around midnight time. So that people have an idea of the Earth Dragon fight before they fight the attacks version. That should be the same, right? But I have to release the Earth Dragon videos first. Okay? But we'll be live tomorrow to do the books. I don't know if we have enough time to do 7 heroes. Tomorrow is the last day for 7 heroes, right? Also, if anyone wants to support the channel, you always know. Just click on the link on the description. And we still live through mostly donations because that's how we pay the bills. I have to pay the health plan on the 12th. But, well, if you cannot help, don't worry. Click the like button. Certainly helps keep the channel running. Thank you so much for watching. And I see you soon. The next video or live stream, right? Yes, have you all a nice weekend, like Polo Mark is saying. Thank you all for the company. Just put 7 heroes in the bin. I don't think we can do that. I will have to think a little. If I figure a squad that seems to be working well, I'll do a live stream tomorrow. If not, I will just do the book on tomorrow. Because I am thinking that they are going to release another book pretty soon. I have this feeling. We are doomed. Again. Have a good night, Doc. Chaos Piper, Ikaiza, Doc, Paulo Marco, Kent Felix, Omega Code River, French Tao, Emerald Mera, Copy Scene. Everyone else is we're here. Thanks, guys. 7 heroes around for a good minute, right? Yeah, we will be missing on that 50 gens. I mean, you will now be part of the celebration team. It's just that, yeah. And I had to make dinner. I'm hungry. Hope you all have a great day and great weekend. Goodbye.